who do you hate the most? Let's be realistic. There's some doctors that are just reading off the PowerPoint. There's some doctors that are barely explaining anything. There's some doctors that just mumble and you don't even understand what they're saying. Don't. And then there's some doctors that are really good at explaining.
With all due respect, people are going to be talking about how bad of a doctor you are.
100%. That happens all the time. If doctors are watching this, please go easy on us. Please be gentle, be fun, be more excited, be more charismatic. Hi everyone, welcome to the sixth episode of our podcast, BS Talks, joined by Dr. Shahir, myself, and
Dr. Omar Pseso.
Yes. You can see a big smile on my face because I'm very, very, very excited for this episode.
Would you say it's your favorite episode we've recorded so far?
It's definitely it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I'm like, I can't sit properly because of how excited I am.
Okay, the excitement.
Title of the episode is Doctors, Darlings or Disasters?
Okay.
So we're not gonna be specifically talking about, we're not gonna get too much into detail because obviously we don't want to get in trouble and nothing like that, but we do want to give an insight on situations with teachers and doctors and how you can get through them, resolve them, and how you should act and this and that. Be very careful about what you say, and inshallah, it'll be a good episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna be funny, and it's gonna help doctors all over the world.
Yeah, no, hopefully, because honestly, I've been trying to. I was the president last year for student council. Mr. President of the university. So I tried to make an initiative last year to have every college assign a doctor that is good at teaching and professional and this and that, to give a course to the rest of the doctors about what they're doing, how they do it, this and that. Because let's be realistic, there's some doctors that are just reading off the PowerPoint. There's some doctors that are barely explaining anything. There's some doctors that just mumble and you don't even understand what they're saying. Don't. And then there's some doctors that are really good at explaining, which we'll get to in the end.
Yeah.
First question.
Bismillah.
What makes a doctor good? Like what makes it so that, in your eyes you're like, that's a good doctor,
To me, the number one thing, charisma. Personality.
Okay.
Like, I want someone that's gonna be likable.
Okay.
Like, once I feel he gives me the energy, or she gives me the energy that I'm excited to go to this lecture. He's funny. He's like, I'm excited, I know I'm gonna go in, have a good time, learn something new, and not be bored. Like die of boredom,
Exactly, yeah. It's a very vague question because there's like obviously a lot of things, like, like talking, everything I just mentioned.
Yeah.
And then there's versus like the bad things. So it's like what the doctor obviously should be good in those things, even if not all of them, at least most of them.
So what makes a good doctor for you?
Okay, I have to be very careful because this is like it's not a deep topic for me to be fair, but it's like
sensitive.
It's sensitive. I keep my mouth shut. I just listen to whatever the doctors say and everything. But I am very passionate about it. I think doctors should act a certain way. I think doctors should treat everyone fairly. Just doesn't happen though.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen.
It's also like everyone is rewarded here. Like, as a student, you're gonna learn, you're gonna enjoy it. As a doctor, you're gonna see the fruit of your labor. Now you're gonna see students more interactive. You're gonna see students attending instead of a doctor showing up and finding the lecture hall empty.
That happens.
There's
like 2 or 3 students in the doctor's lecture and they're wondering why.
There's obviously reasons for like situations like this happening,
And then there's some doctors where the lecture hall's full. Exactly. And it's like, why is it full?
And this is where we come in. We are here to give you doctors advice this time.
Yes.
We gave this patient some advice. We gave the students some advice. People were starting to graduate.
Yeah. Doctor advice. Now it's your turn. See, and these are things that we can't go up to them and say. Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to name, so please, any doctors, if you're watching, don't come up to us and ask, because we're not going to say anything. But
what's the word? Take it with a good sport.
What? Take it with a good
light
sport.
heart.
Take it with a grain of salt.
A grain of salt.
Yes, and obviously, every doctor has their positives. Every doctor also has their negatives.
Yeah.
So, it's hopefully everyone can learn something. Hopefully, and even students will also learn something from this, to how to deal with those kind of doctors and what to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited for this episode. And it already started.
Let's go.
Okay.
Share the excitement.
You yourself, how do you decide whether you will be attending a doctor's lecture or not? And by the way, let's just obviously no glazing, nothing. Let's get it out of the way. Coming from someone who's very smart, mashallah, very, like, GPA is up there. You're very smart. How do you decide?
Let's go besides this year, because this year I'm kind of obligated as a class rep to attend every lecture.
I felt like that every year, by the way. I'm so happy I don't have that.
If you're talking to every single doctor and you're the class rep, and then you show up to the doctor's desk, you'll be like, oh, where were you the other week?
Yeah.
You can't be doing
they
that.
They remember you because they mentioned the class rep every class, and I had that role for the last 3 years.
Now it's passed on to me, and I haven't skipped a single lecture.
Exactly.
So besides that, let's say I'm a student who has no obligations and no roles to play. To me, if I know that's the number one. If I know a certain doctor is gonna be giving me pieces of information that I cannot learn myself, I am forced to attend.
Yes.
Forced, because I know whether now let's talk regardless of the lecture itself, how it's given. But if I know I'm gonna be needing information that's not gonna be available from the sources of study, then I will drag myself into that lecture hall.
Perfect.
That's number one.
100%.
Number two, if my relationship with the doctor is good, I will be there.
100% agree. Yeah.
If you put me in a situation where we have some sort of argument, or you treat me badly for unspecified reasons, and I feel like it's not being fair, then I will try as much as possible to depend on myself. And I'm someone who depends on myself. I don't like to study from someone. I don't like to study with anyone. I don't like to use anyone's notes. And if push comes to shove, I don't need you as a doctor. I'll do it myself.
I can vouch. I know. Yeah.
So you're giving me something that I've never learned before, and I cannot find anywhere else. Your personality is good. And finally, please put your energy and charisma and your personality into a lecture. Like for me, I'm thinking about in the future, if they ever call me as an alumni, I'm not gonna make it boring.
No.
I'm gonna be like, literally, I mark my words. If I ever end up going to GMU as an alumni to give a lecture, I will make it so funny. I'll be like, I'm gonna put my charisma into this lecture. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna laugh. That's how it's psychological as well. When you're entertaining people, they're gonna be like, oh, you have my attention. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I actually think.
I feel like you're the type of guy. Have you seen that video on Instagram where it's like she goes to America's Got Talent and she's like, how are you all? And then everyone's like, good. And she's like, no, you are all left.
No.
I feel like that. And then it's just silence.
Yeah, that's what
I feel like that's you.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully. That's going to be so embarrassing.
Insert that video now.
Are you all right?
Yes.
No, you are all left.
Okay.
Coming back to this. So, yeah, I agree with everything you just said. I think doctors should, basically, to say everything you said in a more simpler way, I think doctors shouldn't be relying on the PowerPoints. I think they should include something that's significant of their own. Every doctor should have their own touch on the lecture. That, this you're actually not going to find anywhere else. You're only going to find it if you come to the lecture, Doctors should have that. And it's not about just saying it either. It's about actually applying it, So I agree totally with everything.
Yeah, but don't you think that sometimes they do this to take advantage of the attendance? Like, let's say some doctors have lectures where there isn't a single word in the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And they know there's no recording.
Yeah.
There is no articles to read.
Yeah.
If you are not attending,
You won't understand. Yeah, that is true. There's some PowerPoints with only pictures, and you basically you'll open it later. You won't attend the class. You'll open it later, and you're like, "What?"
It's done.
There's like a comic book memes on the slides. It makes no sense. Like, you should be straight, proper.
For whatever reason, like you
Yeah.
gotta keep in mind, for whatever reason, like if I didn't attend, whether I don't want to attend or something happened, what's gonna happen to me? It's tough luck.
Tough luck, literally, yeah. And that shouldn't be like that. It should be like you're giving us information for us to learn.
Like, what if I want to refer back to this lecture in the future? I want to study for my exams. Open the PowerPoint. Oh, pictures.
Pictures, exactly.
Thank you so much.
And it's what, 30 slides of pictures as
Way
well?
more.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's 30 is being generous. Yeah, I am being generous. It's way more.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Moving on. You said if the teacher slash doctor has like a good relationship with you. So why do you think it is a good idea to have a good relationship with your doctor?
I think us as humans,
Yeah,
we are creatures made to socialize,
for sure.
regardless of position.
100%.
Every relationship is based on a need,
Yes.
whether it's education, whether it's entertainment,
100%.
whether it's help,
Yeah.
whether it's money, anything. Every relationship, one-to-one with another human being, is for a purpose.
100%, for sure.
So let's talk on our student-doctor relationship. Why is it important to have a good relationship?
Yeah.
Me as a student, the rewards of having a good relationship, you're gonna see me saying good morning to you in the morning.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me joking around with you in the corridors.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me attend every lecture. You're gonna see me paying attention. You're gonna see me doing well in your exams. But on the other side, if I'm in a situation where I'm not in a good relationship with, you're not gonna see me. I'm not gonna even look in your face.
No.
I don't care if I do bad in that exam.
Yeah.
And with all due respect, people are gonna be talking about how bad of a doctor you are.
100%. That happens all the time. It's all the time.
Like, oh my God, this doctor, like, and then it's gonna be passed on to later batches. Be like,
Yeah.
this doctor.
And that's already a thing. There's some doctors that just have that reputation, batch to batch to batch to batch. And also, I think some of these doctors, they just don't care and they know, It's just crazy because, like, at the end of the day, you're teaching us something. Look, the doctors are getting paid to provide a service to us, right? And we're paying to receive that service.
Yeah.
Every step of the way needs to be with full commitment. It should be full, like you should be giving it your all, Basically, you're expecting us to give us your all, but you're not giving us your all. At the end of the day, we do bad on an exam. We're blaming you, not us,
100%.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be like everyone should be giving it their all.
Yeah.
And there's some doctors where you go attend, you learn something, you do well on the exam, you're like, it's because that doctor is that good. I couldn't have done that without that doctor.
Speaking of the commitment, it's actually true when it reaches a point where a collective of students feel that way, you're disposable.
Exactly.
I complain.
Yeah.
We share the same feelings. Give me someone that actually deserves to be in that spot.
Exactly, 100%. And even there's some courses where there's multiple doctors in that one program, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them this and that, and in the end, you're just what I do. I'm not gonna name anyone specific, but I do. If there's a lecture question this or that I don't understand, I will go to that one specific doctor, even though there's multiple doctors in that program, teaching that course.
Yeah.
I will go to that one doctor because that's the one that explains it the best. That's the one that I understand everything the most. That's the one whose lectures I attend. That's the one who I say hi to. That's the one who jokes with me. That's the one who I joke with. He or she is the one. Sorry, hey, these are good things. I'll say she. I'll say she. She's the one who I really rely on for anything, even if it's uni or outside, because that's just how amazing she is with me. And we have that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, whatever, I'll tell you.
But behind the cameras.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors. And then in relationships, it can reach to a point where it doesn't have to be on university campus. Speaking of, this one I don't mind saying his name, Dr. Shaib. Our relationship is so good with him. I love him so much.
He's amazing. He's like my dad.
We go play sports with him.
Yeah, I love him. He's such a good doctor, and he's not the type to like. He's not egotistical. He gets straight to the point. He says, "This is how it is. You give this to me, and I will give you my everything." And everything is what he gives.
I still remember to this day the first time he ever spoke to us.
Yeah.
It's like, if you attend, I will give you everything you need. I give you everything.
And if you
not,
don't,
I will throw the in your face. I still remember to this day.
And we laughed, and ever since then, we just loved him.
Wallah, I love you, doctor. If you're watching this, I love you so much, wallah, doctor.
Yeah.
And then we gotta play paddle soon, doctor.
Yeah, so Dr. Shoaib,
I love him so much, yeah.
Amazing, best doctor ever, and hopefully you're not just gonna hear about him now, you'll get to see him at some point.
Soon.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
He's a prime example of an amazing doctor who really knows how to teach, who knows what he's doing, by the way, also. He is actual, like, walking motivation of, like...
Not even that.
It sounds like it's gonna fall.
Not even that.
So Dr. Shoaib, he's just amazing. Like he's like walking motivation. He's
Actually.
like, because he knows what he's doing. Everything. Yeah.
For me, like, it goes back to when we had our surgery course.
Yeah.
Everyone used to attend.
Yeah.
We all love him so much. The information you get straight to the point. Exactly what I need. And mashallah, is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to surgery.
Yeah.
And the most thing I think we all love about him is he makes you feel like you can do it.
Yeah. 100%.
You can do it.
100%. He believes anyone can do it.
Like whatever exo case you have, he's gonna be like, try.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know. Some doctors are gonna be like, oh, this is too hard for you, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But he's like, try. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen?
And mashallah, I don't think there's a tooth in this world that this man cannot extract.
Agreed.
Within like 5 minutes too. It's insane. Mashallah.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
God bless him.
He's one of the best doctors. Honestly.
Yeah.
That guy deserves like way more. He deserves the world. Honestly.
Actually.
Okay, moving on. How important is the timing of the lecture within the day? Like important lectures, not important lectures. A schedule, meaning what time does it start? Your regular schedule, lecture day, beginning to end.
Okay, for me, the best lecture timings are 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
100%. I agree.
Earlier, later.
No way. Yeah. 100%.
I'd rather have 3 lecture days without exaggeration at this time rather than have one from 8 to 5.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm dead.
Yeah, dead.
Give me like 3-hour break in between. I don't care, man.
It's
like,
not enough.
I'm out. Like, you're not gonna have my attention. You'll be like, some doctors will be like wondering, like, you had a break. Still, man, it's like exhausting. Like, you're shoving information into my brain and I don't know that information, and it's 7 different courses. You don't expect me to be attentive at like 4 p.m. Sorry, man.
Sometimes it's like a 2-hour lecture, and after an hour and a half they're like, go take a 5-minute break. What is that 5-minute break gonna do for me? Like,
breathe air?
I want to leave home. Like, you know? Yeah.
I'm starving, I'm tired.
Yeah.
My brain, I be medicine and then jump into some other course and then like,
it's
discombobulated.
Crazy, Even some courses we have 2 times in the day now.
Yeah.
And it's like in the morning you have to attend, in the afternoon you have to attend that same course. It's like you're in the mindset and then you're out of it and then you're in it again. And it's like, just give it to me all at once and get it over with, you know?
Okay,
At a reasonable time.
I think, but this is part of, we should include university scheduling in this because it could be resolved by a better schedule.
I don't think so. I don't think it can, because I mean, right now we have classes from 8 to 3. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. But that's insane. Like, you know,
that's almost a job. That's almost a shift.
It's
even worse than a 9 to 5.
Yeah, it is. It's so much worse. It's really bad. But I mean, at the end of the day, what can we do? We
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, we have 3 days of clinics and we have 2 days of lectures. I don't think there's time to dissipate it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word. Dissipate. I think it is.
Spread it out.
Spread it out. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Dissipate means like disappear.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Fair. Sorry. Yeah.
That's the second English as a second language speaking, by the way.
Yeah. Fair. No. I'll take that. Yeah.
Are you gonna tell them about the stash, by the way?
I should probably, shouldn't I? So
they're gonna be like, who is this guy?
Insert picture here.
Okay.
I had a little mishap. I was trimming.
Shaving mishap, not dental mishap.
No, trimming mishap.
Trimming mishap.
I was trimming my mustache, and you know how you like to get rid of the hair on the trimmer so you can go again?
Actually, that's what happened.
Yeah, so I was trimming the top. I was trying. One side got too thin, one side got too thick. I was like, oh man, bop,
and then
boom, right there.
Wow, and then
now
stash is growing again.
I had to shave it all off, and now it's growing again. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, no, that's bad. Okay, final question.
Go ahead.
It's a little bit personal, but who do you hate the most? I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Which doctor would you say?
Oh, you scared me.
Which doctor? No, I would never. Which doctor would you say has taught you the best or that you have learned the most from?
Two. We've already mentioned one.
Dr. Shoaib, yeah. 100% for both of us.
I think I could vouch for the entire batch to be in their list.
Bro, I could vouch for the entire university,
maybe,
honestly.
Maybe.
Honestly, like, yeah.
And then it's actually, I'm going to make it fair. One male and one female.
Okay.
Dr. Asma. There's so much love for you.
Dr. Asma is so true.
Like, diagnosis, the essentials of dentistry.
Yeah.
If you are in our university, please grasp onto her. The knowledge she has, mashallah.
Mashallah.
Things that I've never imagined. Like, imagine how can she taught me how to know if a patient eats on a side from a radiograph.
Okay, that's crazy.
Like,
yeah.
I can tell from your radiograph that you eat on the left side or the right side more.
How is that possible? I don't even know that was a thing. Yeah.
That's how much knowledge she has, mashallah.
Mashallah.
And she bears with you. She gives you tips.
Yeah.
She tells you how to do things. She cares. She calls.
Yeah.
You're like, Omar, you need to do this. You need to do that.
She's so patient with everyone. And is she... Okay, I feel like it's not her fault, but her lectures are very heavy and long. I think that information is... We need that information. That's why she teaches it. But the fact that she knows every tiny bit of information in that lecture to the T.
If there is a doctor that I am confident I can go test right now, she's have every answer.
100%, yeah.
100 billion %.
Yeah, she's really smart.
Yeah, but because her course is so difficult, it makes it difficult for us students.
Yeah.
But the funny part is we all go back to her lectures. 100%.
Of course, and the thing is, this is what we're explaining in the beginning, is that your course can be as hard as you want, but if you teach it the right way, everyone will love you and the course, honestly. Like, even now I'm thinking back to it and I can't think about any bad thing about oral radiology or anything like that. It was good, it was amazing, even though it was really hard. Yeah.
Your doctors.
I was hoping we could just skip over it,
No.
Okay. Doctor I love the most. Love the most or has taught me the most?
Special place in your heart.
Okay, special place in my heart. I don't speak to this doctor much anymore because we don't have her much anymore. But shout out to Dr. Pooja.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have to give it to her because I would say, even, you remember I was talking about the initiative, I wanted to have doctors teach other doctors. I wanted Dr. Pooja to teach them because of how amazing she is at teaching. Like, it's crazy because she taught us oral histopathology. Yeah. Like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago during the summer, and then even more
from
before
first year and second year.
And then we had one in the summer recently.
In the summer.
Amazing. I remember pathologies. I remember this and that. I might not have done like perfect on her exams because that was me not caring back then. But no one has taught me better than her, I would say. She has taught me the best. I would attend every lecture. I would do this. I would go out of my way to go ask her questions. It was just... And you would go into the lecture not knowing anything, even though they would ask us to study before you come. Nothing. I would come out of that lecture knowing everything because she would not...
I don't know how to say it, doctor.
Amyloid.
No, you know how to say it though.
Hey, I'll tell... Antisocial social club? Okay. But doctor...
I used to be.
No, we all walked out of that lecture knowing everything. We knew everything because of how well she wouldn't move on from a topic unless every 80 student, like the whole batch knew what she was talking about. Amazing.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, yeah, that's my...
Good shout.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty nice note to end the episode on. I think we should also just at the end say, if doctors are watching this, please go easy on us. You know, please be gentle, be fun, be more excited, be more charismatic, be more passionate, and explain something.
Basically, the easiest way to put this: put yourself in our shoes.
Exactly. How would you want to be taught? And teach that way. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't want to be yelled at, don't yell at us.
And trust me, once you do these things, you're gonna see
students in your lecture. It's gonna be full. It's for sure. It's a fact. But yeah. Oh wait, we didn't talk about the item today.
Oh,
sorry.
It's your phone, so I probably forgot.
It's my phone. Okay. The item for today is my phone. Why is it my phone? It's because some doctors don't allow phones in class. Fair. 100%. I agree. I don't like to use my phone much in class either. I think if I use my phone, I get pretty distracted. At the end of the day, though, I think some doctors are a little bit too strict with it. Like, oh no, don't go on your phone at all. But it's like sometimes you'll catch me on Google searching up what this doctor is talking about. Some doctors will be like, oh, you learned this last year. I'm not going to go over it. I don't remember what they taught us last year, so I'll go on Google and I'll search it up, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty important for me because I forget. But it's like with some doctors, if you do it, trouble. That's it, you know? It shouldn't be like that, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think if a doctor sees you on your phone the whole class, like, okay, yeah, obviously something's wrong and you need to stop him, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes it's urgent as well.
It is urgent. Some doctors allow us to go out. Some doctors make us like, oh, this and that. Either way, I think phones should be allowed in class.
Yeah, sometimes I'd be sick or like my nose is runny. Or like I'm dying to go to the bathroom, but I'm so terrified to leave the lecture room.
Yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be like that.
Like
no.
sometimes I don't attend the lecture being terrified of not leaving a lecture hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go to the washroom?
That's so bad. I'm
so
22.
Embarrassing.
At 22 years old, doctor, can I blow my nose?
Yeah, literally.
Because I don't like social embarrassment. Imagine the doctor is explaining 80 people and then my nose is stuffed and I blow my nose. Can't.
Yeah, no, it's. Yeah.
So I'd be breathing from my mouth. Just because I can't.
Yeah, that's me when I have a cough. I'm like, I have a phobia of coughing in front of people. I get scared.
Imagine everyone is quiet and then you're like.
I hate when people cough in front of me. I will not cough in front of them, you know?
And then I'll be like.
Oh, I'll wear my mask. Yeah. No, it's a nice. Yeah, I think that's the item for today. My phone.
Yeah.
It was my phone.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it was a really good episode. I love this episode. My favorite episode, honestly. I can't lie. But thank you so much. I hope everyone learned something. Even the students, you know, attend the lectures. If the doctor's going to be explaining what's on the slide, there's no point in attending. Sorry to say, it's true. Like, you know,
take it as good criticism, positive criticism.
Yeah, seriously, and keep a good relationship with your doctor, whether they're good or bad, because some doctors will give you the marks for being on their good side.
Yeah,
it's the truth.
Yeah.
Anyways. Thank you for this episode. I had to convince you for this episode.
Yeah. He convinced me to, and he was so passionate about it. I was like, okay, let's go.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.